Hello, my sunshine, and welcome to a new episode of the Hawker Morning Podcast. I am so excited to have you here for this little pep talk. If I'm being really honest, the last couple of days, I had a lot of plans, a lot of things on my to-do list, and I really wanted to make them work, but somehow things were not working out. Technical things were not working out. I did not find the right words. It was just out of flow, I don't know what it was. And I found myself feeling quite frustrated, and I was thinking about all the words that I would like someone else to tell me right now in this moment so I can just feel a little bit better. And today I had this thought, okay, why not say those things out loud? And I can listen to this episode myself whenever I feel this frustrated again, and this should also be helpful to you, hopefully. But before we start with the pep talk, I would like to do our tradition again, because as you know, I have this one book where I sometimes open up a random page and I read it out loud to you, and I thought I would do it again. But just really quickly, on my last episode, someone on Spotify answered a question and basically was asking me what was the name of the book that I mentioned in this last episode. So I wanted to read it out loud here again, or reply this question here, because I actually cannot reply on Spotify itself. So here you go to this one special person. The book that I was referring to in the last episode was called Spiritual Growth, Being Your Higher Self, from Sanaya Roman. If you're watching the video podcast format, you can actually see the book right now and you can see me talking. So the link is always in the bio. So if you want to watch it on YouTube, feel free to do that as well. So the book that I'm going to read out loud to you today is Living with Joy, Keys to Personal Power and Spiritual Transformation, also from Sanaya Roman. This book is filled with amazing chapters where you can just, every evening, you can just open up a random chapter and read something about it. And I love the fact there are like exercises in there, there are affirmations in there, there are quotes in there. It's very a practical book, and I just really, really enjoy it to have it on my bedside table and open whenever I want. So let's see what's the message for you today. Ooh, okay. Okay, I have something else that Okay, let's do this. The quote that I'm seeing right now is, how you treat yourself is how others will treat you. How you treat yourself is how others will treat you. And there's something else that I underlined, so I want to read that out loud to you as well. Self-esteem means believing in yourself, knowing that you did the best you knew how, even though 2 days later you might see a better way. It involves making yourself right rather than wrong, and allowing yourself to feel good about who you are. Okay, this was meant for you today. How you treat yourself is how others will treat you. That is such an amazing quote, and I feel like so often the people that we spend our time with, they just mirror us and mirror our insecurities. But when we have this confidence and this self-love, they mirror that as well. This always reminds me of this situation a couple of years ago, or when was it? 2-3 years ago. I felt really lost in my life. I felt truly really lost, and I had this quite expensive university that I was going to, and to pay for this university, I had a job, and this job only helped me pay for my university. But the university itself, like, it didn't feel like this was my path. It didn't feel like this would lead me to the job that I would love to do. And I don't know, somehow the thought came up of I wanted to quit university. And I remember that Christmas I went to my mom and I told her that I feel like I want to quit university. And at that point, I was still very insecure about everything. I just felt lost, and I knew that this was not the right thing for me. And my mom actually completely mirrored my insecurities and was like, do you really want to do this? You should try again. And basically, she convinced me to stay in university a couple of months longer, because I had this insecurity. She felt that, and she didn't feel comfortable with me leaving university. And so I tried to stay in university a couple of months longer, and then I really came to the conclusion where I was like, with complete certainty, that is not the right path for me. I'm gonna quit it. And then it was okay. And that was such a aha moment for me, because I remember I was so mad and I was so sad that she wouldn't accept the fact that I want to quit and I want to drop out because this is not the right thing for me. But I feel like at this point I had so much insecurity that she really felt that, and she didn't feel like it was a good time for me to quit doing this and I should try for a little bit longer. So yeah, maybe you can also think of situations in your life where you feel like, okay, yeah, the people are really projecting what you are feeling. And I think it's so amazing when you then like really work on yourself and you have this confident energy and you just feel so sure of what you're doing and how you're doing it. Then all of a sudden people stop doubting yourself. Or at least in my opinion, like most people, when I started my business, when you have this confidence and you're just so sure with what you're doing and that you're doing it right, then the doubts from other people also are silenced. And I think that is so interesting. So yeah, I hope that spoke to you in any kind of way. But let's start now with the pep talk, if that makes sense. I was actually thinking about this also a couple of days ago. I always love the words, imagine this, imagine this. Imagine it is 1 year from now and you have done what was necessary to go for your goals. Even though challenges came up, you took those challenges and you took the learnings and you improved and you kept going and you kept working, and things were starting to fall into place. Everything was starting to fall into place, and it gave you this inner feeling of peace, of gratitude, of pride, of happiness. Imagine where you could be in 1 year if you really decided to go for it, to not let any doubts stop you anymore, to not let your circumstances stop you anymore. You know, humanity was able to already achieve so many things, and people were able to achieve things that you could have never imagined. And what is stopping you from being that person who achieves all their greatest dreams? Because sometimes when you compare your dreams with some others, you kind of realize, well, a lot of people are maybe already doing what I dream about. So why not me? Why can I not get there? And the truth is, often the biggest thing that is blocking us and that is stopping us from getting there is what we believe is possible. Your only limit is your mind. And it is time for you to overcome that limit. It is time for you to believe in a greater good. It is time for you to believe that everything is possible for you. Truly, everything is possible for you. But by you doubting yourself, making yourself small, you're actually blocking yourself from getting there. You're blocking yourself from getting there. And I think it is so sad. It is so sad because you have this beautiful light in your heart. You're passionate about so many topics, and whenever you really, really then decide to go for what you want, you will inspire so many people by going for what you truly desire. You will inspire so many people. So even though there are challenges in the way right now, keep going. You got this. Tomorrow is a fresh day. You can always start again, but don't give up. Don't give up. Maybe ask yourself this question: what is holding me back right now in this moment? What mindset shifts do I need to do to get closer to my dreams? What steps do I need to take to get there? It's so interesting when I see the work that I do with my clients, where we, through the coaching that I do for them, that they kind of slowly realize, well, wow, there are so many ways I can get there. And I don't want you to think that this path has to be years long. Like, you can get there so much faster by asking yourself, okay, what is the easiest, fastest, most aligned way I can get there? You are so freaking capable. And maybe today wasn't your day, and that is completely fine. Today we can just put the day aside. But tomorrow is another day, and it is time for you to take action. It is time for you to go for the life that you truly want, and for your doubts to stop holding you back. You are so capable, and you're doing a disservice to the world if you're not showing up authentically who you are and with what you truly want to do to the world. Okay? I know sometimes our dreams can be very scary. They're so big and you don't know even where to start. But don't let that be a sign to stop you. Don't let perfection stop you, thinking that you have to have everything perfectly planned out. I would truly love to support you on that journey. I have 3 exciting things that I want to tell you. First of all, this December, I'm going to do an advent calendar again. This is actually the 5th year in a row where I do an online advent calendar over on my Instagram. So if you want your daily dose of positivity, full of reminders and all of that, I would love to send you to my Instagram at greta.webhofer at greta.webhofer, and you will get your reminders and your kick in the butt on a daily basis to help you go towards your dreams. That is the number 1. Number 2, if you feel like you are truly, you're ready to change something in your life, you're ready to go for your dreams, you're ready to get over this stuckness and this lack of clarity, I would love to help you with that. I have the Supportive Bestie Club, which is a group of women where we empower each other to take the steps towards our dreams, and we have weekly calls together, and it is truly an amazing community where you will create the clear steps to go for your dreams. And I even have a couple of new one-on-one spots that are opening up right now. So I would love to talk to you about all of that on Instagram if you feel like you're truly ready to transform your life. And you can always find all the information in the show notes. And now, as a third information, I'm super excited to announce this here, because I'm looking actually for someone in my business. I'm looking for some help. I'm looking for an intern. I'm looking for someone who would do a service exchange. I need some help with my podcast / social media management / VA, just for a couple of hours a week. So I don't need someone who's a complete expert, but I would love for us to help each other out. And if you in any way feel like this is what could be interesting to you, please hop over again to my Instagram and let me know. And I wish you an absolutely beautiful day. You're so capable, you're so powerful, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.